formed Pakistan, a war broke out between Pakistan and India. And that's why we have India and Pakistan. The man who was advocating for the unity of India, I think when they see China, because if India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh were united, they would counter China. Gandhi tebamutegeera ne bamutta. So the country was divided into the Hindus, the Muslims, and this is the reason why Iran has developed nuclear weapons. Iran is sandwiched between Russia, that has nuclear weapons, China, that has nuclear weapons, and Russia, which has nuclear weapons. This is why the Iranians are saying, what do we have as a deterrent? China has not gone to war for 50 years.
50 years.
Why? It developed, it detonated a nuclear weapon in 1971, and it was operated on the Security Council. Any country that detonates nuclear weapons at that time would gain membership on the Security Council. But nuclear science proliferated. That's why I'm heavily armed. If a man like me, who has served Museveni devotedly, a goon called Yiga, they are hunting him down. You see, omwana wange oyo mugezi nnyo. I'm realizing things at a later stage. I have a rebellion in my family. They said, you man, jajja baali bamuwocha. Mama wange during the Uganda riots survived the lynching because of the quick intervention of Kayihura. I found the president at a security meeting. A woman called Kankunda. Kankunda is my sister. I told her, you are now my sister, Kankunda. If I found Narwes there, my mother would have been killed. Kankunda told me, and I found the president in a serious security meeting. I told the Kankunda, I found Haji Moses Chigongo waiting in Museveni, which means that meeting was very important during the Uganda riots. My mom rang me, the villagers, your mom has been taken to your house to be burnt. Why? Yazala umwana wagira Museveni. Museveni has not paid me. Has not paid me. Museveni's family has not paid me. But I'm happy Ugandans have paid me. So wait. When a villager rang me, your mother, I have a house in my village. I don't know what happened. Maybe she was raped. I know the woman, she cannot, I'm a bitter man, very bitter. These people don't know that I'm a bitter man. Kankunda told me, I found the Chigongo there, sitting in the lobby. A telephone call. I told you, Haji Moses Chigongo. They are ringing me that my mother has been put in the house, which is going to be burnt. I will kill these people. Let me switch over the phone. Chigongo told me, don't switch over the phone. You listen to the last word of your mother. we are seated in the lobby at Nakasero. This woman, who was the acting principal secretary, told me Kankunda didn't like me. Kankunda was involved in a fierce battle with Amelia Chamband. Kankunda at one time asked me, "You man, you attack my husband. Have I ever asked me for love and rejected you? Why do you fight my husband?" But omwami we bamukwata ngatwala pound emitwalo 10 Bungereza. They thought that it was me who had leaked the information to New Vision. Contrary, it was the British High Commissioner who contacted New Vision, monitor what Museveni's reaction is. The British High Commissioner thought that Museveni was using this younger man to siphon money. Kakati Kankunda. Nangamba. That's the issue. Kankunda nangamba. What the Gutunjakal. I'm a woman. I'm going to save your man. Right in the capital letters, it was a book with yellow pages. Write to the president that your mother is being killed, lynched. I will take it. Kubanga yalimu serious. The government was almost overthrown. It took the government 3 days to regain control. I have never seen Museveni trembling reading a document. Museveni trembled in the State House reading a document responding to Uganda riots. The government was called to read off guard because of the poor intelligence. Kankunda told me to write in the capital letters. Museveni emerged from the security meeting. Mirundi, is your mother being lynched? Sit there. In 5 minutes, you are going to talk to your mother. Museveni directed Kayihura. That's why for me, I'm a stronger believer in witchcraft. I had seen Kayihura with the Saleh in 1984. I went to the bush in 1984, interviewed the Saleh at a school, a Lift school in Namusara. When Saleh told the Kayihura, this young man is trembling, what were you, Mabari? Kayihura later came back with the 2 things, a military jacket and a cup of hot coffee. The people move. I didn't know Kayihura. Kayihura emerges later. Kayihura told the president, all of the roads are impassable. How can I risk Mirundi's mother within 5 minutes? Paratroopers landed on my village to rescue my mother. That was Museveni. That is over who? Why had we committed? Oh no, the Musajja, Asajja ka Museveni. Oh Musajja, yali against okwecha mama wange was led by Mengo people, engineered by Mayiga. Mayiga in a program to CBS every Friday. Akatakada federal, mubate, mubakoleki nenganda, mubagobe munyimbe. My mother was rescued by a combined team of security people from Alisiro police station and paratroopers. When I recommended all of those, the policemen who had rescued my mother, none of them was promoted. This is the first time. What did Yenali reward me? After Museveni said, told Nalwesu, bring Mirundi's mother. Museveni gave me 10 million to take me to my mother. Mukuru munange, mutwali the sentence. naye abaana babadde bamwokya bwana batabasonyiye nange sijja basonyiye. The man who led the gang yadduka hid himself. He was going to Rwanda. I used my program on Star FM and I said musajja gwe yali wa kukyala. Who led the people to kill my mother? I've forgiven you. But I said I want him. 10 million. Yali yekwese minyinya in nearby village. Omusajja yali yekwese nankubira essimu. Do you want him? Yes, I said. 10 million? You have it? Yes. Aliwa nayita musana. Come and get him. Nintuma ba relatives be. Nembagamba omusajja oyo gyali aveeyo kubanga munne abadde amukwese yaŋŋamba send this money before he sneaks into Rwanda. Omusajja n'avaayo wekwata mu ngalo era yagamba ti Mirundi muyita mukambwe naye yansonyiye. Olira akati
tuwogere ku nsonga kuba ekimanyi ensonga eno nnyo gy'oli.
What happened?
Ey'omwana okuba nti yatusiddwa.
My wife,
nemba nensaba tujuhu
the mother of this both
owa Tamale owa Junior
bayagala muttira mu kutta abakazi. Ne bagamba bamukubira essimu mbagindi twali fenna mu secondary school nze muvubuka eyasambaga ennyo omupiira ovudde bweru njagala kukolaki. Aliya my wife had not revealed. Nemubuuza lwaki tetubatukwana. Eventually bali bagala kumutta. Essimu nenzikwata. This is how I'm going to reveal all of the phones that were used by people who are killing the women. The most I surrendered their details to security. Twazuula nga waliwo company y'abazungu yalina $7 million. The killers of women in Entebbe was done to embarrass Museveni. The killers were special forces. This is why the bodies were dumped at Entebbe. Nenkwata essimu negiteeka mu byuma byange. I'm surprised that a man like Kandiho doesn't know that they have a sophisticated equipment. Even Museveni did not accept until I saved the natural. Ebyuma byange mbina very sophisticated. Kakati nkubuulira nebamuddamu ne bamuyita bamwijjemu organize nti simanyi akawala bakayita kali kakolaga baali bataddewo base ewandegeya nga ba establishing a network mu malwaliro gonna to kill people for organ extraction. Akawala ne kamukubira essimu yalina waabo mulumbe nemugamba essimu gireeti negiteeka mu kyuma ng'essimu yeemu yeeyambisibwa Dokita Erugazi. Essimu yeemu nga yeeyambisibwa Albert Cook eyo batiranyooya Lana away from them. Essimu yeemu nga yeeyambisibwa Ekiruddu. Essimu yeemu nga yeeyambisibwa Masaka. Kakati bwe nkubira Dokita Erugazi, Dokita Erugazi responded, no, you see, I've already surrendered this my junior to the police. I told him, why? Why did you surrender this man? What I'm saying, this is a common number. Bali batadde network in hospitals. The late Professor Kanyeres came to me and confessed and left the list of people who are extracting organs for export. Najimpa yonna. If I was a Western, the Westerners have this problem of humiliating people and okubajoga. Singa nze nali mubi ngabo bwe bagala okutta abaana bange naki. I have a wealth of evidence against the people who were killing doctors, who were killing Siziba Wanga. This Professor Kanyerezi came to me. He told me, I have a lawyer. My son is a lawyer. Let's Jakuja. I have a list of people who are using the hospitals to extract the organs for sale. Omwana wange ne bamutta mwalu batiku ne bamugyamu organs. I have 2 doctors. One is in the United States, another one is here. Era babadde bamukomyawo ayati twapira n'abaana bange babiri mu United States. Kakati omukazi naawe. What is intriguing, which President Museveni must understand? The NRM, Museveni, is in the situation which Obote had in 1985. Look, the issue is not battling my son.
Yeah.
I have survived. Imagine, why do I believe in it? This Nkofira belongs to my religion. And we celebrate the defeated mass. In Nkofira ya bulogo. Yes. Kakati kankoboli. What saved my son? A soldier, a military police soldier, who was given to this man called Diga, a chibi, a kitemu, a chikwata abakazi. That's why Museveni failed in Uganda. Fekase twamulaba ng'akutte full figure, akutte kusasira, akutte kiwanda, twamuta. Did I participate in the elections? I knew that Museveni yali agenda kugwa. And Museveni will never regain any political inch in Uganda. As far as this hooligan, a goon called Diga, ayine motoka Museveni byamuwa, ayine abasekale ba military police abamukuma. Ye yali tamanyi ne kandiho nti nze ebyuma byange I monitor all my conservatives. Namutegeera this goon emotoka teyagitambuliramu yagenda mu motoka buno obutono ngamulaba namulaba oluvannyuma stationed there nalagira omuserikale omwamukuuma nakuba omwana wange bat namwasolwa military police. Kakati kankubuulire, why is Museveni in danger? President Museveni, you are in danger. You are like a Obote in 1985. Why? Look at it. The issue is not attacking my son. How can a soldier fail to shoot him and hit him? Yes. Did they know? Did Kandiho know? Did this idiot know that I was monitoring them? My children are monitored. My wife is monitored. Does anybody know? Pakistan kinakwata kaga. No, there is no African with this technology. Yes, I have it. One of them said, "We need to consider relatives. Yagula jacket to repair my monitors." Yes. Netta, you journalists, what you do? Let me expose. Yes. Candy Ho. All of the photos are ready in the White House.
STV, select for fun.
like Shakira. Njagala twesange Quest TV. Tunyige TV teriagi chusa. SCTV teriagi goa. Yo, this one TV in a million. Sucker free boss, king of the East Palazzo. Say so. I stamp it 10 times. STV, the best baddest in Uganda. I watch STV. I know you watch STV. My mother, my sister, my daughter, my nieces, my nephew, my cousin. It's STV everywhere. Don't touch the dial, eh?
Hello Uganda, I'm Sylvia Namtevi Alibai, Miss Uganda 2011 and currently representing Uganda at the Mrs. World competition in 2021. Keep watching STV Select for Fun.
STV Select for Fun. STV Select for Fun.
Kowe ndo mulabi waffe owa STV onatusonya njololero en program yino kwa Tamale Mirundi si ya bulijjo erimu okubanti mulimu okunyula nga omanye naku y'omuzadde ensonga yitambulirako okuba nti okubanti no omwana yatusizwa ku buzibu naye nga mwabeera naffe abaagala okuba nti mwogera naffe ku mbuga Sande enamba eri 0709009900 togerebe enamba eyo naye nga kube simu ngogera kwati yogera nsonga mu Tamale abere nga akwata
mugana kankobole
bifa ko STV bandi mungu bide simu nga mumbuza ajja kweta CV yanjala kola kino enamba structure yakuba nga yaprambe abere nga akola ku nsonga. Let me tell you Tamale wolo balabiwa bagala okubanti bawulize so kazi kwogerako nemba desa batumbe ensonga eyo in 5 minutes tudde ku munamu waffe.
The issue is not that my son was battered but a soldier, a stupid soldier, a foolish soldier from Israeli police. Instead of shooting him dead, as he was supposed to do, just use the bat. What happened? I'm a believer. The Baroko will say God is intervention. Me is my traditional religion. They left, yes. It will take 6 months. I've not seen him.
14
days. Family yayiga ino okufana eggwawo. Yiga ino okufana eggwawo. Mugende wanyina. Ali Chengera. My house in Chengera. I will not see this man before 14 days. I will not best before 15 days. I will not cut my hair before 15 days. I'm spending, I will not have sex before 15 days. Family jakugwao. This is what the Baganda call omutego. The Banyankole don't understand this. Omutego and yokutegula. I will to the whole family. Anybody, Baganda will say, Ebanja ly'omwenge ligwa na mwenge. You wanted to kill my children, I will kill yours. Me, I don't mind. Candy Hawk, others. This is a goon. And you see, this man, this young man, belongs to people power. Katebe ya people power nasemaje? People power ni kipindi. Kipindi. In Kiswahili tunasema kipindi. People power is a political party, an organization. Katebe is their constitution. Kipindi ya people power. Sharia ya people power. Public courts. I've wrestled my case to Bobby Wine. Kipindi changu, yes. My Sharia, the law. Kiswahili Sharia, Katiba means constitution. Kipindi means political party. I'm one of the Uganda who speak Kiswahili. Yes. Dini yangu ni dini ya misambwa. Sheria yangu ni sheria ya misambwa. That's why I don't desunkufira. I'm a strong believer in witchcraft. Let Bobby Wine kipindi chake, Katebe ya kipindi chake, they believe in public courts. Let Bobby Wine take that issue. This man belongs to the people power. Lakini sheria yangu ni sheria ya misambwa. Sheria yangu ni sheria ya misambwa. I don't want to go to the police. Mimi sitaki sheria ya serikali. Sitaki sheria ya jeshi. Sitaki sheria ya polisi. Hakuna. Sheria yangu ni sheria ya misambwa. Tutaona. An attack on my family. That Igazi family. To handle Iga, who has a Museveni's vehicle, who is protected. That's why I was telling you that Museveni is back, is in a situation like Obati. The mother, Chengera home, is guarded by 2 military policemen. The person who hit my son with a bat
was a military policeman.
In Uganda, when my allies in the government realized I have evidence, people wanted to kill me on video. I have 10 policemen deployed by government to protect me. The same government. Serikali ya Uganda. Then why are we? How can a man whose mother is protected by military police is killed by military police? This is where Museveni has a challenge. We are going back to Timuanga. Hey, and according to
mu kibuga Kampala omune bakansala abe abenjo MP abenjo bafune bakubandi ba protesting nga batambula bagamba bakunga okuba begugunga okuba nti no basibye abantu babanji
tutabonana
yavana na ganti no abantu banje benyupi bakwatibwa ilanga bali bava okuba nti basaba abantu bonna bakoto berenga bali babata baberenga bafune dembe naye abantu batambula okuva wansa mu kibuga na kivuo ne bajja paka wagulu batu sibakwadde ku CPS omukulu
let me tell you. Let me tell you. The Candy Horse don't understand the situation in which Uganda is. Ewafe kuchalo tuina tradition wali akabe. Akabe buli kakaba wali wanerede agenda okufa. When you are the most old person on my village, when you hear the kabe, people prepare what this. People like the Candy Horse, these hooligans who are financing the goonies, because you would be saying, and here someone Mirundi, and the newspapers have not carried out a single photo, meaning that the person who is handled, who is very powerful, to handle newspapers. Basiru, kichwa yako. kichwa yako ni mavi. What type of brain do you carry? Kakati nkugamba Bobi Wine amenye regional politics, Bobi Wine amenye continental politics. Bobi Wine knows that the volcano is splitting.
He's erupting. Bobi Wine hachimanyi. Bobi
Wine will never have a peaceful agreement with this government. He knows. Bobi Wine knows what is happening. The Kandikos don't know. Maybe because of their level of education and the lack of the international grasp. Omuntu yenna mukamba polisi mbagambi ti akabeko okukyali ewaffe matale buli ekakaaba obeera omukaddafa si baana bato mukadde let me tell you akabeko akaabye the Andikos and those people who are killing people in Uganda, detaining them, plucking their nails out, have failed to understand. When the United States President of the United States visited Uganda, Bill Clinton, what was his statement? He said, Museveni, Zenawi, and this man of this country eventually turned against the Americans. Near that broke away from them. At the beacon Kwemunara. Bill Clinton, when Bill Clinton visited Uganda, he made this statement. Museveni, Zenawi, Afeki at the beacon of the African continent. Why? We had the Americans, had Mugabe in Zimbabwe. The Americans had Moi in Kenya. The Americans had Bashir in Sudan. The Americans had Mubarak in Egypt. The Americans were engaged in a fierce battle with the Iranian president. All of these ones have gone. What does it mean? That the microscope of the United States, a global village, the chairman of the global village is the president of the United States. Biden now. And the presidents of the United States come with agendas. This one has 4 years. He's an old man. He will not seek re-election. Even he is a vice president. Biden has come up with this issue of human rights. His benchmarks are human rights. These people, they can do horse. I don't know whether can do. There are people I respect. Tumukundi has a master's in law. Kayura has a master's in law. This man, Mujira, has a master's in law. Sabiti, highly educated. Muhozi, highly educated. Most of these people, why our army cannot top the government? They are highly educated. We have the remnant of the type of the Kandi horse. Loyalism, not education.
Bazama tulako wote ne bafuna meeting. Ne bava ko tele mu kubanga batambuza ebige. Okuvenda kivu wansi. Ne bajja ku CP. Ngati wali police ne bakwata. Kano kabadi
no. Andi kankubolire.
Kitira kitufu. Anene kye.
Bobi Wine.
Nechi ajenyayo gatteko. Bobi Wine tulaba nti crowd zika ni wansi mwe gattako. Luwachi.
Andi kankubolire.
Kampani ya jisi.
That is not the issue. Baba Gulani said to organize a successful uprising, you must have money. Museveni has dealt a big blow to the people in his government, the mafias. Me, why do I support Museveni? Abana banga family yange is rebelling against me. Nenza ino. Museveni will surrender these people to the ICC. We have 62 surgeons who are plucking human organs for export. We have 47 people who are involved in killing Ugandans for human organs. I know them. The UN has released a report. They have paid a lawyer $9 million. When they said, this man Mirundi has not revealed, because I can incite the population in Babata, people will start asking, omwana wange omu yes naye waliwo ajoga nnyo from Museveni to Hitler. That is a Hitler in the making. Museveni is grooming. Museveni is rearing a lion. It will model him. Kakati Mwembagamba. Yes, Mbagamba. Bobi Wine does not need people to walk. I have done this to the people. I told Bobi Wine, if you think they can disorganize this country, we are involved in the informal sector. But yesterday, I was watching on my machines a meeting between a man and his granddaughter. Omwana yavudde mu America. He speaks fluent English. The young man, Muzukulu, was talking to Jajawe. I was watching them on my machines. Kandiko does not contemplate. Kandiko was hired to grab my machines. Why didn't the president give them to me, not to you? Museveni gets saturated information from Miso, Mirundi International Security Organization. I give him CDs. This is how me I don't write. I give you the video and the audio. So I was watching a conversation between a young man and the father of his mother. The young man said, do you listen to Tamale Mirundi? He said, oh, if you had many people in Africa, that man would have saved the African continent and Uganda in particular. Nabuza Jajawe. Are these things happening in Uganda? Because many Ugandans abroad have opted to become Nigerians, to seek Nigerian citizenship, Kenyan, and other African Ghanaian. The Muzukulu was telling his Jajawe. Namugamba Musajja kubaita Tamale Mirundi. Oh, I listened to him. We listened to him to America. If we had the 10 Mirundis, a young man, this young man, Jajawe Yamugambi, you don't understand his Unyankole. You don't understand the way you have brought up there. Omwana nga mugamba, omanyaba America bakola bwe bati. These primitive people, when they take a power, the problem they do is only Museveni. Museveni tayagala power. Museveni tayagala ubugagga. Era omusajja yagambye Muzukulu we ti ubugagga si kye kikulu. Museveni ayina ki? Ati kyenkubuulira. Mumulonda n'abalala. No. Anti ayina abawagizi be. Awangudde omweso yatuulawo.
Omwesa abuwangula. Ngajja bw'omutera
mu ataliwa Bobi Wine yavaawa.
Nvuga mu kibiine.
Oyinza okuga nti ono omulongo omu fe Abaganda tumuyita kajjana nnenge. Kakati kyenkubulira omuzeeyi n'akwata muzzukulu we n'amuwa ebyapa nga mbalaba bwendi. N'amugambira ebyapa byonna bibyo nti yes, naye nina mukwano gwange gwe njagala okuwa ekimu ku byapa bino. N'amubuuza Tamale Mirundi omumanyi. Oh, there is a man, a Hitler in the making, who thinks olaba omwana ngeri bwamukubye mwadisaputize ne internet, but the photos had already arrived in the White House. Anti kyenkubuulira ku bloggers bagonde baani. I have the largest for andi nkubuulira. Museveni yakwata bagunis kino kiyiga kibagenda okutta. My suggestion to the president, me, I don't go to police deliberately. Don't arrest him, but disarm this idiot, put him on Nankabirwa's farm, or Kandiko's farm, to escape the wrath of people. I didn't know that my son enjoys international. Senators are sending him messages. Presidents, prime ministers. He defeated me. I did not know the value of my son until nkabajja mukubaba mutte. Bobby Wine does not. Bobby Wine, whether Bobby Wine, the issue is not Bobby Wine. The issue now has gone beyond our borders. Bobby Wine, can Bobby Wine stop an inquiry by UN on people who have been indicted? 62 surgeons, 47 politicians, our leading people in involvement. A lawyer was given $9 million. I know the Bazungu. We shall handle this. Somebody praises himself. That one has gone. The case has gone. You are an idiot. In fact, when you see silence, when you see Bobby Wine, these people not coming out, Bobby Wine does not need, even if you decimate Bobby Wine is no longer, you have committed crimes beyond your borders. American is intervention. Let me tell you, it is my work. It is my work. I told the Bobby Wine. Yes. Uganda, don't celebrate. This is dangerous. Bobby Wine is no longer Mubagula sent in Bakolachi. You have organized groups. I have talked to Bobby Wine 3 times or 4. I told the Bobby Wine, younger man, because I told him, Bobby Wine came to me seeking Museveni's intervention. Nangamba, waliwo abagala okunkozesa bisagala kukola. Can you take me to the president? Muganda we oyo chairman Nyanzi came later. Nangamba ekigambo kyekimu. We are blocked. We are blocked from seeing Museveni. Kakati nkugamba. The issue is not Bobby Wine. I've undermined Bobby Wine myself. Why? Twetaaga okukola. But these people, the 62 surgeons, the 47 prominent politicians, abassa abantu wano, abatutta abantu ebweru, kankubuulire. My son, yagenda, ne bamuwandika mbagenda ebweru. Omusajja n'amubuuza oli mutabani wani? Ndi mutabani wa Tamale Mirundi. But we mukonjo. Namugamba mama wange yanza ndi mukonjo, ne mama wange yanzala ku Tamale Mirundi. Kati gwe kankubuulire. When you go there, nkuwadde return ticket, passport yo togibawo. Yagenda n'abaana 200, they are dead, babajja mu organize. Whether Bobby Wine does not attract the audience in Kampala, these international cases, the human rights violations you have committed beyond your borders, to tell you that in Uganda under Museveni, 62 surgeons are under probe. ICC has sent here investigations. Bobby Wine can rest his case. Ababa mazi. Yes. Ntikati. Omwana wange nemo muna blocking ebifananyi. Byatusedda mu White House. And this young man is going to create trouble for you. Kubanga young, yes, it's going to be my fear now. Bagala kumutwala bweru bamujjanjabe. I don't want these people to impart in him imperialism. I was happy. Kakati kandiko cha atamanyi. State House has gone. I think the president ordered. As you don't publish his pictures, damage his skull. I think the president directed. He wants to see the photos. Bibajemula kuscan. Bibajemutwali. Kakati Kandako means speak when I'm around. But I doubt Kandako's education. I don't rate Kandako highly, like Tumukunde, a master's, like Mujira with the master's, like Tinyefunza with the master's in law, like a Sabiti, like a Muhoz. These are loyalists. Chobola Bibuma Biangamulema was hired, military intelligence was hired, when no get the coup. Ntia Museveni Mwamulimba, Kandako. Let me tell you. Go to court, I will embarrass you. Kankuboli. Anti kuboli. Ntikandako. I said that Museveni was given falsehoods. The intelligence organizations gave the president, inflated the threat of Bobby Wine. abawe sente as they usually do. They are going to ban the city. They are going to ban President Museveni n'abagamba bagenda kwokya ekibuga bazzukulu bange ti mukwate balingi leaders kuba bali bamaze okukola riot eri mukwate bazzukulu bange abo mubayise bulungi batubulira amawulire bani ababalimu ate temubakuba mubawe ne rehabilitation package batubulire bibagala okukola fish and water kakati bakandaho olw'okubakola sente eso military intelligence yiso because what the president doesn't know nti whoever he appoints is taken over why so yomu era olaba mutani wa amini bwe bamukola onomulenzi yalemerayo kuki ate yabba sente za radio nembagamba nti this man Muwanga is working with the Americans say AY ebizimbe byabwe byonna ebiri ebweru Biden yalagidde including China and Hong Kong South Africa and Kenya they should not change ownership. They cannot get rent. The issue is no longer the Baganda have a proverb. Nobody you can hide. You can use your influence in military intelligence to cover, to influence. Damage that he is. But they are already in the White House. I call it the Jesus theory. By the time Kabaka oli omu Yudaya bwe yategeera nti waliwo Kabaka azaliddwa n'alaba bano, why did they go to him abagenda okutwalira Jesus? By the time the Kabaka decided to kill all the 4 dead babies, Jesus was already in Misri, in Egypt. Bobby Wine does not, you are no longer fighting with Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine has provoked you into kakati kankubuli. Bobby Wine bw'atafuna abantu, does it mean ti abantu bemwattira bwemwatta nga muli mu jjogo lyammwe, do they resurrect? If Bobby Wine does not receive people, as you people are saying, does it mean that the organic case is going to be killed?
No.
Are you saying that if Bobby Wine does not attract crowds, does it mean that you have solved the human rights issue?
No.
Are you saying that if Bobby Wine does not have a following in Kampala, NATO is starting a base in Eastern Congo? America has written officially to Uhuru Kenyatta
in Kenya.
Yes, to start a permanent garrison there. Abajira ku merit baddayo. All of these things based on Bobby Wine. No. Stupidity. But tumujje wano, tumujje mu government, tumujje wano, tumujje kunsobola. Kakati yo formula ya Bobby Wine wali wagiryamu sente. From Museveni to Hitler, from Hitler to Yugoslavia, I'm telling you. If you go, the scholars is only because your university dons are stupid. They are not innovative. Let me tell you. Uganda studied Yugoslavia. Tito is comparable to Museveni. Tito did not allow the Red Army, the Russian army. But Tito was not a Serbian like Museveni. He's not a Muganda. Tito was a Croatian. Tito ruled Yugoslavia like a Museveni. I don't know the size of Yugoslavia. When Tito went into Hitler atayagala Katumba Wamala, Hitler atayagala PPS, Hitler atayagala Nachobe, Hitler alowooza nti ebifo byonna agenda biwamu. Era oyo omwana, as the professor described, this man is mentally sick. Unless Museveni terms this describing mentally sick person, who can allow him? Oyo mujozi. Tayagala PPS nacho. Tomboli. Sala bya president. Ande nkugambye sibimanyi. Kubanga nze am morning nkugambye I will spend 14 days without bathing. I will spend 14 days without having sex. I will spend 14 days. I don't tell me about Kandiho, whether he's there or not. If Kandiho was involved in batting my children, I can tell him with Uganda proverb. If we did, anybody who did it, his children will suffer, will go through the pain. You will have accidents. Instead of visiting your children in schools, you will be mourning, taking flowers to graves. Bemujja kutegera tamujja kutunya ku mitwe mutunyedde ku mitwe tusirise mutunyedde ku mitwe tusirise kati mutuwambula mwanda where you are killing our children for supporting you.
Era n'agamba ne muta emuwayiriza nti bamuge badda covid n'agamba agenda kuba nti ajjamu akasimbe.
Let me tell you.
President yagambye President Museveni operation yasinga okubanga ebbaka lumu.
Yes.
Era yakabba staffing intimidation and violence.
Bobi Wine Museveni akaluka Buganda yakaifiiriza. No, Museveni lost him. Yes. Museveni lost him. Yes. Museveni, no, I know. Museveni, first of all, lost in Uganda. In political science, we have two terms. Being defeated and losing. Losing means you are embarked on self-destruction. Baminister be mu Kampala nga batigomya batembeeyi. Baminister be mu Kampala nga batigomya babodaboda. Baminister be mu Kampala ngono nali manyi nti abayina emitwe ne baba banene nedda mukama si nali manyi ujo kisakani ate nali ndowooza nti kisaka abaana abalizi bategeera tagula jirita kisaka talina magezi. When Bobi Wine is threatening to attack the city, you attack Owino. Can you bring a Western woman? Bukedde namuwandiikako abantu ngamo avaluddawa Owino market belongs to Baganda. African politics rotates around ethnicity. Basajja balaba, he supported Basajja balaba to take over the abattoir. Ente z'abaki. Nituyinza kukwata Owino. Abasajja b'omuwindo baagula akatale kaabwe. Nali manyi nti abayina emitwe eminene baba bagezi. Nedda kisaka mutwe gukko nambi. Maybe weak. Ng'omutwe si munene.
N'ekifo ekikolimire. N'ekirimu Jennifer
is being used by the mafias. Museveni, where could we get votes? No go Banaduli. No leta Chiwanda muliro. Yes. Team ye yalishi. And I'm telling you, unless Museveni understands why he lost in Uganda. He lost in Uganda. NRM will never have liberate an inch in Uganda. Why? When you see Chigongo liberating Nankabirwazi statement, Kukadaga, Museveni achitegere for us political of symbolism. Chigongo is not a usually excited man. No, that's my daughter. My daughter. Onomuwala avuma yani noleta kusasira nenkola ya taxi noleta eguni ekyo kivuka kiyiga nogoba Nadduli for us bad money drivers good money away. Did you see me participating in the campaign?
No.
Baganda, we are arrogant fellows. You cannot lose tukuleka tulimu informal sector. No kwate nyanja nojiwamba no pakubantu enuni gagweje twala. How many orphans does Museveni know? How many orphans? Olina akugamba ekyobusiru mbu obutimba tubuwokeza. Why do you ban obutimba? If you don't want, let us assume you don't want to produce children. A country that wants to produce children castrates men. You castrate men. If you want to stop obutimba get omusajja omumu buze mubugulawa. Chanda. I used to respect Chanda. Get the source. Bebabuleta nebabwocha. Bebabuleta ne babookya ate bonna tebabookya baddira abantu nga 10 be babuwadde ne bookya 2 naye nkugamba teawukana esensible man esensible mozire muse kyembizi bw'oba togiguze ku poko joint ugirya if fishing younger fish is illegal in Uganda is an abominable tikiriibwa how can you say ate ebyennyanja bwe mubikwata mubiwamba you are stupid you are idiot you are idiot
mukama wo yagambye nti abapulisha babba kaluluke batya bakwetingawo embere ya violence
nankabirwa Museveni yebajjagalanga nankabirwa ne mukoddomi we wabwoko these are the people who have finished him nankabirwa instead of gerrymandering constituencies in Buganda she concentrated on gerrymandering constituencies in the west. If these constituencies in Uganda were gerrymandered, Amiri yachambadde nafuna constituency, nono mwana nafuna constituency. 2, Museveni gave a lot of attention to musicians. Bamulabye kakagombya akalina omutwe kalinga biringanye yalemala Jeno Kayanja Jeno Sale bali mu bayimbi be babayamba kamasanyalaze ne kafuga enene kano osemanyi kenge gundi nafuga enene mumpadde ki. Do you know that I'm a deciding factor in this country? I'm a very, the way you treat me, the way Museveni treats me is a factor. Bano basasula omwana ono abakoledde no. I saw in the sowing the mustard seed. I translated Museveni's book, Sowing the Mustard Seed. He was praying, I don't know his role. The book is called Julius Caesar. Cassius and Brutus under the influence of Cassius, plotted to kill Caesar at the Capitol. Caesar was moving in Rome. He found a person. Caesar, be aware of the age of March. Abaloma balina ebyebikiro byabwe. Sayanaga empukuzi wandudde emirambo. Comets are seen on the sky. I've seen a lion. Bino bisembulinga ki? Waliwo agenda okufa. Kale weewuunye. Abaloma n'Abaganda bafaanagana. Abaganda kasita balaba kibunoomu. Kibunoomu omanyi mwe kiva? Kibonwa omu. You cannot by the time you tell somebody nti kikyo kiba kiwaweze tukiyita kibu kyava mu kibonwa omu. Kakati komesi zalabika. Siza bwe yasanga musajja alinga Mirundi n'agamba Museveni yobwa Siza be aware of the age of March. What did he say? That be aware of the age of March. He is mad, as they usually dismiss him. Let him pass. Caesar nga bagenda mutta. Mukazi we n'aloota ekiro emirundi 3 nga batta Caesar. Caesar bamulinze ku mukolo ku Capitol. Kakati abaali abo nga tagenda genda. Ne batuma mukwano gwe serious. We are waiting you at the Capitol. Caesar n'amugamba. Let me tell you my friend. Mukazi wange had 3 dreams. Nga banzita ku Capitol. Which could have this in coffee. You see here. Natural God. Namuga Caesar. Now whatever to be abakazi. Women dream. Ha! Odio seno chibuliranza mukwano gwo. Chibulikeka kitya. Ndi Caesar yaze kubiro to be amukazi we. But what the people don't know, when Reagan survived the bullet, Nancy Reagan hired a magician in Nkofira. Nancy Reagan hired a magician who would decide Reagan's programs. This hat you see here, I'm a Fedi Dimaso in the traditional religion. I'm a chief priest. Kakati. Caesar agenda ne bamutta. Bamutya ku Capitol. Brutus n'agamba, I have not killed Caesar because I liked Caesar less. I liked Rome more. And I will face the same sword. abaloma ne bayita mutabani wa Caesar nga bamuyitanga Antony n'akola speech. I have come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evils that men do, lift at them. The good is often interred with their bones. Let it be to Caesar. The noble Brutus has said that Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, Caesar has gravely answered it. Here under live Brutus and the rest. But Brutus is the honorable man. You are moving Abaloma. Kuba Brutus yavaawo. Nebo basanga ejje lya Antony lyasanga omulambo gwa Brutus. Bwe baali bagenda Brutus wali mu final stage yaabwe baatwala. If we meet again, we shall rejoice. If not, we shall say that the parting was well made. This day must end the age of March. Kakati Antony n'amajege gasanga Brutus yefumise ekiso kyeyassa Caesar. Ne bagamba, what should we do? Bagamba, Julius Caesar says, we should accord Brutus a honorable burial, because if we don't, nature will stand up and say that this was a man. The public, whenever you intimidate me, whenever you attack my family, whenever you humiliate me, whenever you publish your newspapers, the public says, this man has helped Museveni to survive. If he does not reward me, nature, President Museveni must understand, yazanyo muzanyo kwa Julius Caesar, that when they found Brutus had committed suicide, killing himself with a sword, he used to kill Caesar. After vowing that I will use the same sword, a meeting is sat, and they said, Antony's group, we must accord this man the honorable burial, because if we don't, nature will stand up and say, that was a man. Abantu bange, abantu babulijjo kubulaba bumunjoga, kandi honalagira bakuba omwana wange, kino kiyiga, nikije bagenda chitta, yiga will be killed. Museveni myself yiga. Abantu bagenda kwokya emmotoka, bagenda kikuba bakitte, bagenda baba serikali mu bamasasi. This is a message to the command of military force, military police. Basanga yigawon bagenda bakitte emmotoka bagyokye, abaserikale bamasasi aba military police omuli Yakubu omwana wange, Yakubu omwana wange oluba wa military police, anga abantu gye bayina bagenda baba kyasa omutwe bakitere bakikuba omutwe motoka bagyokye oba ya Museveni oba siyani. I'm telling you. Kakati nkubuulire Museveni bamubba. Yes. Anti kankubuulire I have the omanyi bana abasajja tebamanyi ebyuma byange bwe bikola. Basobola batya? Why don't you preempt them? Bamulimba bano bakandako. I can understand. Let me tell you. President Museveni bamulimba. Waliwo Atochi, waliwo Mule, waliwo Nakalema. Their role is to sex reports. Me, I know, I can tell you. That Bobby Wine, somebody and Nakalemagwe. Mufere, Eriwa, Agoba Camu, Anonia, Tampeko Yakamunga Babi Gundi. What did Nakalema do? Could million Lukaga Mwatan, Zebaba, Colledio Negun. That one will be handed it down like a gun. Katikan Kuburis. Me, I know. Bobby Wine receives on the daily basis information from government. Security. I told you that if Bobby Wine is honest, agenda abalege message eyajja ku simu ye nze byuma byange bikola nti fe tusindise gundi mayinja manjagala okutuuka Bobby Wine nga bamugambira nti I rang Bobby Wine. Nemuga when you go to Gund to Kayunga baja kuttirayo. Naga ngenda. I'm protected. Nemugamba neroza Museveni yakuba nanga nti no. Museveni si yankuba. The mafia. Yes. Museveni si yakuba Bobby Wine. These intelligence organizations are deceiving the president. Bagala muli amusende. Even if these people are killing themselves, you see, the president is falling into a trap. Now, one day, Kakatabo Kangi, massacre in the church. UPC was advancing the same argument that let Museveni separate the people he killed in Ruero, Nafet Mulagova for Buwanga. UPC negamba, who emerges victor? The one who has killed more or the one who has been vanquished? Museveni be a zim. Nayenze nagenda nembagamba. Let us look. I was in Ruero during that time. One, what exposes the army is that civilians were running towards the rebels. Tebali basiru. If the rebels were killing civilians, then naturally civilians. When you go to Chukuba Nimba, all of these places in Ugogo, you go where they have scholars. These were government detachments. Yes, the wires, the bakosango kutabantu. Waliwo egundi olunya luwanvu nnyo Nakaseke mwe basulanga abantu. Waliwo essajja lyali ly'amaanyi and they don't have documented. Essajja baalisuulayo nga limenye okusima kabbuli lyejjira ku bunankani bwe buti ne livaayo. They were dumping bodies mu ekyo ekinnya kye baali abajasi b'obuti kye baali basimye. Look, go to Mpondwe. You go to this place on Masaka Road where they used to kill people. Kakati, when the president says that these people are killing themselves, this is false information. Why? If they are killing themselves, you do nothing. Investigate and evidence reveals. What happens is, if a man has killed his wife, is the state that has the responsibility to investigate and pin down the man. Investigate. If I get information that the opposition is killing itself, then it gives me an advantage. Why? But what the president is talking about, I think, is a subterfuge. Because ever since he took over command of the special forces, negative publicity is leveled against the UPDF. The people are doing this are insiders in Museveni's state house to undermine Muhoozi. This is a succession battle.
Okay.
Yes. Can you say, let me tell you, people were banning about the Angabantu, the Baratuguis in Narufenya. Was Narufenya managed by Bob Wine's people?
No.
Is the notorious Chengera safe house managed by Bob Wine man?
No.
Yes. I write it here. Nemba gamba kana kataba nkaita state house cars. Ndi buli president wa Uganda bamulimba. Nanonya abalabe walala. Bobi Wine yabba sente mu education. Or his agent. Ne babba sente za IP.
Yali ezengudo.
Bobi Wine yabba sente zengudo ba agent sibe. Kajina recruit. Bobi Wine is the agents.
No.
When Kagina sacked 700 Baganda, they are thieves, as if the word Bushuma is a Chiganda word.
No.
Therefore, no. Me, I cannot say what the president is must understand. Me, I know. Until you go in the Mutwe. Bamitani or Bobby Wine.
Eddie Mutwe.
Eddie Mutwe, Yalimugez. Eddie Mutwe, Wamuango Bukade Kumi. Na kuisa umuringi ya security. Nakulaga abantu. Oh no! Gwe mubamu wakaluka people power. Hey, there was a network. But when is surrounded by thieves, as Museveni is surrounded by thieves.
Yana kubuza nti Bobi Wine ba MPs bana abalo ndibo bonna. Ngasi kyabona bako.
Ate bana kugambye agenda kubafuga. Kubanga Bobi Wine nkugambye. Ti Bobi Wine issue ye siya crowds. Anybody who thinks nti ono Kalevo na Kazungu ono namulindyamu. Anybody who joins the government as a minister would be losing. That's what I tell you. I'm more popular than these opposition leaders. Why? Uganda is now honest. How come? Nti Museveni gwataina kyawadde kubanga bwe bampa sente ngenda nenkola ebirala nina kubeera poor. How come nti Museveni gwataina kyawadde when I move in Kampala omwana wange yafunye overwhelming support. Ate kambabuulire kambabuulire kati nze I'm a chief priest in the traditional religion. All of the women who are married to me nabo babiyina. Mama we omwana ne yabirina.
Muchikola mutya.
Anti never cannibals. Have you seen a woman quarreling over the husband? They marry from the same families.
Okay.
But cannibals bemaringa. Kakati nanga ayina bino. Chief priest ayambala enkofire in the traditional religion. All of the women I have nabo babina.
President mukwano kwa yogede nagamba nti media fetu leso obuzimu gwanga era nakola monitor
anti kyenkubulira
monitor egena mu kusenda okola ku ayagala
mukoddomi we yajoga media era nakati mukoddomi we agamba agenda kujjoli eyatwala ekifo kyange amutwale mu New Vision agenda goba n'abakoba agenda goba izi mukoddomi we. Why? Museveni is hated by the media. Lwaki? Nti mukoddomi we lwabwogo betugenda mu kalulu ngakola companies sente z'abantu tezigendayo. Museveni masikala out an audit buli mulundi mu kalulu banzi be bukadde bwange lukaaga tebansasula nkomewo mbakolere. Am I mad? Sente zange muziremedde mbuba temuwa sente kasa temuwa sente kakati kankibalageko kambalageko nti if you have a beautiful woman you are abusing nolowooza nti njemu transport. The woman can walk on foot. The woman can sell a kaboz and get money. Let me sell a kaboz. Because I have not benefited from you. Mukubi abana bange, mukubi mukazi wange. The only thing. Umayiru achinemera ku Museveni. Nti, as I told you, all ene wazana jensula. Bwebali bagenda okuzita they had arrived. Mbayina ku video nachi. Basindikayo waliwo abapolisi 10 abasulawo but they cannot arrest my people gundi abo video njina ekyengera yya military police babiri egindi ekabalagala eri abapolisi bana kakati kyemboza. That's why I support Museveni. Tuyina kye tuyita accidental benefits. As Museveni has not helped me, has not given me money, at least he has protected my security. But I ask myself, who are those who want to kill me? They are in government, which means if I move from government and I join the opposition, I will need this security. I will not need this security. All of the problems I have been brought by my support to Museveni. So if I one morning and it will happen, omanya omupira ntegukyuka. Bano bali kubasukira basiru. Omupira kudakika na mutano gukyuka. Golo gyobadde okuuma n'ogitebamu.
Bwekiri.
Wale sitegedeko omupira. Wale otegedeko omupira. Nti defender. Gyobadde defending. Jealously. Omupira gukyuka n'agitebamu. I'm telling you. Politics like soccer. It comes a time that a team you have a goal of the polo ghosts. You have been jealously protecting, defending. When the match changes, you hit in this net. If you think that you can hold me, the motoka government, do you know that I have vehicles at home? Buli makanga ngo ndaka ine motoka.
Wakongamba n'omuzimu gwa muzeyi.
N'omuzimu gwa tata wange gwina Mercedes Benz. Nafunye ne Mercedes empya. Yes, yes, era the history and the making boasted and said, because I have influence on government agencies, this man who is almost a senior, I helped him. Ono, Gondi, ali mu ministry wa treasury ne mugamba tagenda ku therapy. That's why I'm telling you under this book I write I'm telling President Museveni, if President Museveni does not tame the emerging Hitler who doesn't want Katumba Wamala because the outshine is him in the army, who does not want, the man said, I pity Nankabiru. The man said, I don't want Baganda, I don't want Easterners, I prefer working with the Northerners. Money must belong to Westerners. People like Ham should not have money. We got money where? If this young man, how can he invest? Atenda mugamba Ham, ne mugamba toyingira bintu bya agriculture. The man, the Hitler in the making said, the African Hitler, the Ugandan Hitler said, Ham wa better 10 cent. Atema kamba police. Many people have talked to this man, and the man seems to be. The professor described him as mad, as go no, ninache namuteka ku mutwe. Nga Farao bwe yagana okutaba Isirayiri omwana ono omulenzi ono anjoze nnyo katulinde amalala gakulemberwa kigwo. Two things will happen in Uganda in 2024. I've written in my book Museveni to Hitler to Yugoslavia. In 2024 Uganda will disintegrate into like a Yugoslavia, still a Yugoslavia. When I tell you 10 things, I see 8. This arrogance, untamed arrogance, where Museveni has failed to tame the subterfuge headed by his Muko. Wait, Uganda will disintegrate into several states. There will be a sub-army. I'm telling you, continue attacking my family. Nayo musajja yiga eguni called yiga sibagana aba people power Bobi Wine munonywe sajja lino mulinonya mu masabo mulinonya mu mahoteli baba kuba amasasi musembere baba bakuba amasasi esajja lino liyina abakuumi baba bakuba amasasi mukizere esajja litukuba amasasi ate lina dawa fish and water.
STV, select for fun.